In this last chapter, I will briefly talk about impediments, conflict, technical debt, and risk. Impediment is anything that prevents the team from working smoothly. As a Scrum Master, you should be able to identify which quadrant your impediment falls under, before jumping into the solution pathway. If the impediment falls in the first quadrant, a Scrum Master should look for ways to handle it within the team. It is the team responsibility to get along with one another. However, our personalities can get in the way from time to time. So just be patient, and listen to identify the root cause. However, if the impediment falls in the second quadrant, you will have to collaborate with the team and management to get it resolved. This could simply be access-related, resource allocation, etc. But if you find yourself in the third quadrant, just be careful how you handle this situation, because systemic issues are very difficult to fix, and neither side will be willing to claim ownership. I personally stay away from systemic impediments because most of the time it is higher than my pay grade, but if you can find common grounds here, that would be wonderful. The fourth quadrant is usually the easiest one to solve, because management owns the impediment, and 9 times out of 10, the solution has already been outlined. You just need to explain to the team how to incorporate the solution, no matter how difficult it can be. Usually, when conflict occurs, it is either due to personality differences, religious beliefs, ego, or laziness. Here, I will walk you through the conflict cycle and its origins. It is very important to identify the name of the conflict, the blame associated with it, the claim behind the conflict, and the reaction. For any conflict to arise, someone is usually being deprived of something, and most of the time, another person is causing that deprivation. Some if not all deprivations tend to violate individual values, social norms or rules, and principles. These deprivations cause a chain reaction just like the Black Lives Matter movement that we are witnessing today. As a Scrum Master, there are various ways to approach or resolve conflicts. In some cases, both parties involved will avoid each other to find common grounds, while others will compete. Some will collaborate, while others will accommodate, and the best one is compromise. When you figure out where both parties stand in the solution roadmap, your life becomes a whole lot easier. Not all problems have solutions, especially religious conflicts.